Hey guys, this is a video that is explaining to you about rests. Remember, if we're going to define music as sound and silence, organized to communicate ideas and feelings, we have to have symbols that show us when to play something, when to make the sound, but we also have to have symbols that show us when we're not making the sound. And that's what we're talking about today. Oddly enough, we have named them very similarly to what we have in our notes. And so if the note has the same, if the rest, I'm sorry, has the same name as the note, it is going to relate to all of the other notes in the same way. And remember, no note or rest has any numerical value until you put it in a time signature. The time signature tells us which note or rest is going to be equal to one beat. When we know that, then we can give a number value to each of the rest of the notes and rests. So up at the top of our factor tree, we have the whole rest. I'm putting a W there to remind you. If you can see, it has a line and then that small rectangular form underneath the line. So it sits down below one of the lines on the treble clef staff. Okay, it is equivalent with the whole note. It means it lasts the whole measure. Remember, in the value of every whole note or rest are two half notes. I'm going to put an H here so you can remember this is the half rest. It looks like the whole rest, except for it's turned 180 degrees. So it's like flipped on the axis there. So instead of below the line, it is above the line, and it has to be colored in, just like our friend here. Now, remember that if the 4 is on the bottom, it means that the quarter, I'm going to put a Q, the quarter note or the quarter rest is the same as the beat. These things are funky looking, and some kids don't know how to draw them. Really, it's a Z with a C, and they're squished together. Z, C. Wow, I'm sure that's going to look great. All right, we have one more level, and I think this is the one that looks just like a middle school student itself. It looks like a number 7 with a zit on its nose. This is the 8th rest. All right, remember, mathematically, we can keep dividing down. The next level would be 16th, and we just put another little nose with a zit on it. Can you imagine that happening to you guys? That would be horrible. You spout another nose and more zits? That would be terrifying. But the next one would be 16th. The next level under that would be 32nd. There would be 3 of these things, right? And then 64th. And then, mathematically these things go on. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense to us just because we can play, 128th. We can have 128th notes. Doesn't mean that anybody can play them very well. But computers can. So yeah, there's that. Great. Thanks, computers. All right, so these are rests. Remember, when you're playing them on the ukulele, you have to dampen the strings. That means stop the vibration. If the vibration stops, oddly enough, there's no sound. It's amazing. I love physics. All right, good luck. See ya.